so we can see what's going on in the energy for the collectives. Let's see what's going on for the collectives. See what's going on. Okay. We have the devil in reverse. That's good. No karma situation, judgment. Because the devil is under judgment due to, here we go again, divine intervention. Okay. Devil in reverse, judgment. We have the hermit going within. So people are going within. Okay. Queen of Swords, speaking truth, logic, being logic with communication. I'm seeing drums. You could be a Native American, okay? Going within. You could be listening to music, meditating to music, a lot of music at this time. Divine could be intervening, giving you uploads when you listen to music, when you're meditating, going within, okay? Let's go. Uh-huh. We have the King of Cups. There could be a King of Cups in your energy, or someone, a masculine that's very empathic at this time. There could be a masculine that's empathetic. They go justice, something balancing out. Knight of Wands. Hold up. That's Nine of Wands. Thinking about a Nine of Wands. A King of Cups is thinking about sitting back, thinking about a Nine of Wands. Could be drinking, listening to music, getting a lot of uploads from Divine. Okay. About a Nine of Wands, Ten of Swords. Maybe what's coming to them. So there's the devil in reverse, judgment, ace of swords, divine intervention. Divine could be intervening with you in this hermit mode, where you're in this hermit mode, like getting a lot of uploads. Okay. King of Cups. Okay. Energy, empathetic energy. This could be an ancestor or ancestors being empathetic. Okay. Being an empath, having compassion towards you while you're in your thoughts, while you're in hermit mode with the devil in reverse. So there's a King of Wands. Must be thinking about a Ten of Swords, or could be getting Ten of Swords. A Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. Yeah, Five of Wands for causing conflict. So there's a King of Swords. There's a King of Cups. There's a King of Swords. Okay, about to get the Ten of Swords. A lot of communication, or they could be just communicating a lot. A lot of people would be like blaming them for something, sending communication. Okay, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Yeah, about causing conflict, justice. Like people could be wanting their justice over Ace of Pentacles. Okay, they don't necessarily have to be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. It could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius thinking about a Ten of Wands, a Nine of Wands, Ten of Swords, Five of Wands. Okay, could be just thinking about their karma, sitting back thinking about their karma. Okay, or it could be a Leo, a air sign communicating with a talking. It could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, masculine talking to a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, about Ten of Swords, a lot of communication back and forth. About a Five of Wands. It could be something about conflict. Okay, it could be like maybe they want to fight. I'm just getting like this is kind of violent. Like somebody want to fight. Okay, it could be a air sign want to fight Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. They sitting back thinking about you know the wands, and then the air sign is communicating with the Leo, Aries, Sagittarius about fighting. They want to fight some type of battle, some type of war. Hmm. Leo. So this is a Leo trying to be strong. Do this Nine of Wands. You can go on my community board, you know, and cash out me any amount. Okay. Yeah, so there is a Leo just thinking about a nine of wands, sitting back thinking about a nine of wands, some type of communication coming from an air sign about they want to fight, some shit like that. While everybody over here, like, in their empathetic, like, you got ancestors being empathetic because you're going within. You could be listening to soft music, some type of music, divine intervening, giving you plenty of uploads. Okay, judgment, devil in reverse. That's what I'm getting. Mm. The moon, something is hidden. The lovers. So it's like you talking to the moon. Anytime that you're, meditating, going within, it's like you're getting uploads from the moon. You see the moon right in back of her, getting plenty of uploads. Spiritual guides. You can have a lot of orbs around you. Pay attention to that. When you meditate and things like that, you could be seeing orbs. I'm seeing like somebody outside. Somebody gonna see a bunch of orbs. Like if you got a camera, you're gonna see a bunch of orbs. Pay attention to that. The star. You see what I'm saying? The star, healing, getting in alignment with the double reverse, and then you got Knight of Wands. You know, moving calm, peacefully, going on your path. About getting a dog. Going towards a happy family. 10 of Cups. All right, yeah. 9 of Pentacles. Waiting for your abundance. Okay, and your love, your union. Hermit, going within. Y'all could be communicating through music. Okay, because that's right under that. Y'all could be communicating through music. Like they sending you music. Okay, spirit guides or either your other counterpart, or they could be telling you all will be well. Okay, this King of Cups. This could be a ancestor spirit guide is what I'm getting. The sun energy while you're going within, telling you everything's gonna be okay. Both of y'all telling y'all that things gonna be balanced out with the yin and yang energies, dark and light. So basically, something is clearing up. You can have an awakening when you meditate, or you need to work on your solar plexus, or that's what you're doing now, working on your solar plexus. Both of y'all, if y'all at a distance, could be working on your solar plexus. Okay, your divine masculine, your whoever your yin energy is. See, she got lavender on. She could be sending you messages through your third eye. The goddess is about wisdom, telling you everything's gonna be all right. They could be sending this message when you meditate. I see the lavender, so something about opening up your third eye, your awakening of your third eye. Okay, yeah, they could be sending. Yeah, they sending messages. It's like love messages. Cupid. Okay, Cupid energy. A lot of love songs, a lot of love, magic, you know, what's this? The Wheel of Fortune, the Star, the Devil in Reverse, the Star, and the Wheel of Fortune. So that's why they're telling you everything gonna be all right, dark and light. This person, or you could be of dark and light. You could be working on your shadow self. You could work on your dark night of the soul, and now you got an awakening because the sun is out here. You could have had an awakening. You can meditate a lot. This person can meditate a lot. If you don't meditate, this person can send you signs, synchronicities, and everything. Send you orbs. Your spirit guides might be sending you orbs, letting you know that they're around you. They're having compassion for you at this time. Okay? King of Cups. Knight of Cups. Somebody is coming in. Yeah. This Knight of Cups. King of Cups is checkmating people in the spirit, or this is some type of judgment. Is what I'm getting. Like this is who you contacting in the spirit. This King of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. What is that? Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. King of Cups, this is who y'all contacting. And he's sending you, you know, compassion. Like, don't worry about it. And also, you contacting your soulmate. Do music. They could be sending you music. They're allowing this to go on. Like, checkmate. You know, they're allowing this to go on. And they love this connection with the dark and the light, the yin and the yang energy. They loving this connection right now because it's upright. Yep. Two of Cups. Knight of Cups. King of Cups. Knight of Cups. Knight. A knight. A knight in shining armor. They love this shit. The star, healing, getting in alignment. Give yourself a Queen of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, the Seven of Swords. So there's a lot of communication in the spiritual realm, talking about their path together, being single. You know, y'all could be listening to a lot of songs that talks about, you know, you could be hearing a lot of songs that talk about path with someone or being single, you know, all the single ladies, you know, shit like that. Y'all could have recently heard Beyonce, all the single ladies, okay? Nine of Pentacles, okay? That's everything. Like your love, your family, your money, your job, your home, and shit like that. So you listen to a lot of songs like that. Stability. Y'all could be listening to old songs. Both of y'all. Connecting through song. Okay? Balancing each other out in the spiritual realm. The Emperor. And I just told you, the Emperor loved this. I love this. I love this communication. I love this connection. I love this enlightenment. I love this healing. Okay? Ten of Pentacles. Like I said, I love this. Hermit. Going within the Two of Cups. Two people going within, connecting in the spiritual realm, in the Ten of Pentacles. Like, you know, with this, I'm just getting this. This is the music. Talking about home, talking about family, talking about love, talking about life, talking about all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the Pentacles. Money. Y'all gonna be listening to songs about money, different things like that. Give me something for the King of Cups. So, he all getting all mushy. Whoever he is, the Emperor, divine, he loving this connection. You know, it's just compassion. It's awakening energy. You know, a bright light, star seed, light, and whoever divines y'all are communicating with. I told you about this purple. I keep looking at this lavender. They're opening up your third eye. Oh shit! They open up your third eye. They got a lot of wisdom. They're a high priestess. I'm getting Pisces out of that, like energy. They're awakening. I'm telling you, they always sending music. They always sending some type of music. You can have a singer bowl. They can have a singer bowl. You could be hearing like ringing in your ear when they start doing a bowl. That's how connected that y'all are. You know what I'm saying? When you can hear that singer bowl, your ears start ringing and shit. You can hear drums beating and shit all of a sudden. Like, why am I hearing drums beating when I'm meditating and shit like that? Or you just sitting there listening to music. They're sending you music, communication. You got the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. There's a lot of Pentacles out here. Okay, they're the Emperor again. You're like, I'm loving this energy right here. Give me some for the Sun, the King of Cups. We have reflecting. See what I'm saying? Y'all listen to this music, y'all reflecting. Could be reflecting on the past. Could be having childhood memories from back in the past that you was in, or, you know, you could be healing from this. You could have felt entrapped. Eight of Swords type energy, communicating about your past with each other. You could be doing that. Okay? I keep hearing that. Till I get home, I'm about to see the dollar sign. Temperature like 100 degrees. Tell me, why did I get blind? I keep hearing that. Lovers. There you go. I'm telling you, he loving this energy. And let's look at the sun back there. Look at the divine looking over this relationship. Okay? Regret. Like I said, you could just be sitting there. And then all of a sudden, look. You could just be sitting there and then look. Divine light. What are you thinking about? send you some type of music, send you something to do, or you need to get up, you need to do something, and you feeling like depressed and regret. All of a sudden, a song will come on, you be like, hey, like some old song. I'm just getting songs being sent. There go the yin and yang energy under the moon. Every time you stop, every time at night, mostly at night probably, y'all two start talking to the moon, to each other. You know what I'm saying? Healing each other, awakening each other, getting each other out of that badass energy. So if you be liking that four of cups energy, all of a sudden, say you go somewhere, say you get up, something like that. Say you turn on the radio, something like that. You turn on the TV. All of a sudden, a song will come across your screen. That's them sending it and want you to celebrate. Once you get out that depressed state, they want you to celebrate. Or divine might be sending it like to both of y'all. Like, look, okay, goddess, goddess of the moon, and the sun energy, Ra and Horus. All right, okay, get out of that energy. If you in that dark ass energy, no, Wheel of Fortune. See, they turn in the Wheel of Fortune like, no, a record. You can still have records. I'm hearing somebody could still have records. Like, they like, go ahead and put that record on. Look, go ahead and put that record on. Turn that record on. That's that needle. You know when they about to put the record on, that's that needle right there, the Wheel of Fortune. And then you got the wheel. So it's like some music being played for healing. That's what I'm getting the stars out here. But the devil's in reverse. So it's not the devil sending you this. The devil's under judgment. This is divine intervention. If the devil try to send you any type of regret, Four of Cups energy, that's divine intervening every time, and start like put on some music, drums, whatever. If you play the drums, whatever, sending both of y'all these messages. You know what I'm saying? Divine awakening, King of Cups, having compassion. Okay, that's that energy right there. So far so good. And it's just I don't know what this is over here. This could be people from your past or something. And I'm getting this is a Knight of Wands, Nine of Wands, a Leo. Thinking about some Knights of Wands, maybe thinking about all the people they had sex with, some shit like that. And this air sign is like sending communication, like five of Wands. I want to fight, you know, I want to fight. I don't know where that comes from, but I want to fight. Justice, balance of regrowth. This is your justice with the double reverse. I don't know what that's about over there. That just came out, so that's what I'm picking up. Like somebody sending, somebody is sitting back thinking about everybody that they effed. You get what I'm saying? Everybody that they effed, and it's an air sign. I heard want to f this person up, want to fight, running towards them, trying to go towards them to fight them. It could be over, you know, a woman, Hierophant. But y'all in this Hierophant energy after, a broken heart. Okay? Any of these signs could be somebody that broke your heart. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, a Leo, and then we still got the wands. So this is the energy they in, conflict. Or they could be sending this to this air sign, like I want to fight, you know, fight to the death to me. Bees to prove that. Wounds for your walls. Others couldn't soothe that. I broke from a bad back. He holding it down. But the mother chickens drown. Got a man, the moon will forever and forever weak. Yeah, Emperor. So what the Emperor is doing, he like don't concentrate on conflict. Whatever's going on the sidelines, you need to concentrate on your soulmate, the yin and yang energy, balancing yourself out. Because the wheel gonna keep turning. Big wheels keep on turning. Proud Mary keep on rolling. And we're rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Do up, do. I just heard that. So y'all could have old records and shit like that. They're telling you to put them on. They're telling you they want to hear this. Your ancestor might be saying, I want to hear that. That's him picking up the needle about to put the you know, the needle down on the record. I want to hear that. Maybe Tina Turner. Maybe they like Tina Turner, or maybe you like Tina Turner. What? Job in the city. Working every night. Going towards the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, reflecting. All right. Do up, do. Three of Swords. After a broken heart, any of them signs could have broke your heart. Okay, Tower. Then you got the Three of Swords. Then you got the Tower. Somebody brought a tower to your stability. You know your Four of Pentacles. Look, the High Priestess, High Priest. But it's okay because look, the Knight of Cups, King of Cups got you. Okay, look at him. All them emotions behind you. Leave all your emotions behind. You taking steps. Look at the two steps. Look at the two steps right there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all being guided towards each other. The Knight of Cups, Emperor's like, I got you. Don't worry about it. Put on that music. Third eye. Something about your third eye. Yeah. Four of Swords. Sending messages back and forth with the. So they're just like intervening. Anytime you go within, I just feel as though if you get in that regret, depression energy, or something like that, it's like bones, boom. You know what I'm saying? Get out of that. King of Cups, right on front of there. But anytime you start reflecting on the past or some shit like that, or start entrapping yourself in your mind, you know what I'm saying? You're like, boom, boom. Okay, music time. Time to put on that damn music. We don't want you on that depressed stage. You need to balance yourself back out. Snap out of it. That's what I heard. Snap out of it. I'm gonna let you talk to your soulmate. That's what I want you to talk to. So y'all both can snap out of it. Okay. Four of Swords. Okay. Rest, rejuvenation. Just rest and rejuvenate. High Priestess, High Priest. Five of Pentacles. Because you got an offer coming in. Okay. That is that Ace of Cups. Okay. Divine intervention. You got an offer coming in from. Yeah, I told you that he's getting in between us. When you, as soon as you start feeling like that, you might feel yourself like getting up or something like that, or all of a sudden turn on your TV like, you know what I'm saying? Turning on the TV, next thing you know, you hearing some song like, oh shit, I hear that shit in a long time. That's divine intervention, and also this person. Somebody could have like, I don't know why I'm getting on your wall. You can have a whole bunch of records on your wall, old records on your wall, still hanging up on your wall, something like that. I believe maybe somebody left it like that. If you live in a house, they probably left these records on the wall, old records. Tina Turner is one of them. Left a good job in the city. Yeah, then you be in that Five of Pentacles. You go back to that Five of Pentacles after you and already rest and rejuvenated. You start feeling regret. Start reflecting and shit on some shit. That's like a no. It's like a no. I heard it's a no. Snap out of it. I keep hearing that. Snap out of it. So it's like, I'm just seeing like intervention. Like snap out of it. Turn on that music. You see the stars around his hand and shit. It's something about healing hands. Also, temperance out here. So you got Aquarius, you got Taurus out here, you got air signs out here, you got Pentacles out here, you got the water signs out here. Yeah, you definitely got divine out here, divine intervention. You got the devil in reverse, you know. Like, they're not letting them, the judgment, the devil's on the judgment. Somebody could be not wanting this to happen. I'm going to have to, this is what I'm going to, talk about their soulmates, what divine is doing with soulmates right now, divine interventions. If the devil trying to send anything towards you or them, they're under judgment. There we go. Empress. We got the Queen of Cups, empaths. towards impact. You got the King of Cups and you got the Queen of Cups out here. Yeah. Five of Swords. You got somebody waiting to send a Five of Swords. But Divine is telling you don't concentrate about the Five of Swords, Five of Wands, somebody trying to do. It's not going to work. You got an offer coming, a big ass offer. Okay? Of Truth also, Ace of Cups. Outpouring the support from the Divine. Okay? Yeah, Six of Cups. Six of Cups. Yep, Six of Cups. You and your person. Okay? And I told you, anybody trying to send out illusions about you and your person, the regrowth. So y'all growing right now. Ace of Wands. You got an outpouring support from the Divine. This couple, these couples right here. You got an outpouring support from the Divine. Anybody come in sending out illusions about who your Divine is, trying to be hidden, trying to stay hidden, do something underneath the moon. I'm telling you, they're going to be looking at, look, Two of Wands. Your ancestors probably watching them at this time. Foresight, you probably got foresight that somebody's doing something. Spiritually, and you got the Ace of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving. Somebody don't want you to give and receive. That's why it's being blocked. If you look at these three cards, the Devil in Reverse, Judgment, and Ace of Swords came out. They're being blocked from communicating with you about your soulmate. I don't know why you communicate about somebody's soulmate anyway. That's what I'm saying. You want a judgment. If they've been doing this hidden underneath the moon, trying to communicate to you and your soulmate, they're not supposed to be doing that. Because you already communicating with your soulmate in the spiritual realm. Music, do music. When you go within or whatever, they send you communication. And Divine is having compassion for this new growth. Or both of y'all growing and spiritually, this regrowth, healing. Putting yourself in alignment. So they're on the verge of bringing you this offer. See how people don't like you to talk about soulmates and stuff like that because somebody want to intervene with that shit. They want to be able to send off illusions with the moon. Seven of Cups, the moon. They want you to believe like they're your soulmate. You're not. I think we will feel that shit. I think we already got foresight. We will feel if you're our soulmate. We will feel if you're a divinely led, okay, towards us. Not if you doing the same thing over. I told you this coming in fast. Somebody probably know it. Yin and yang energy, getting together. Swift movement. This is happening after, a regrowth. During the spring, this connection is coming together. Somebody trying to send off illusions. Like, I ain't coming in. This is a proposal, okay? Two proposals from Divine, healing, helping, regrowth. You know what I'm saying? Awakenings, new soil, not the same cycle, justice. This is your justice. This is being balanced out. Okay? Somebody don't want to hear it, but like to hear it go. If you're not somebody's soulmate, divine connection, stop trying to send off illusions. That's what I'm getting. Somebody trying to send off illusions like I'm your soulmate. No, you're not. You're not. This is why all this is over here. Somebody have to stay strong with the Nine of Wands, Five of Wands, Ten of Swords. Somebody gonna have to be very strong when they have to take their ass through this because they've been doing, like, sending out illusions. I'm your one. I'm your person. But they actually in this Page of Wands energy, male or female. This is why they keep getting tore the fuck up. You just keep going with this shit. You're not they person. They're not your empress. That's why y'all receiving justice and balance in this proposal, this new regrowth with a person, with a new person. This is somebody want to take you, send out illusions. I'm telling you, want to send you the Five of Swords. Like, communicate, like, bring you down with communication and shit like that. Look at them, stagnant, moving slow and shit, like zombie shit. Slow with their emotions, all this shit. Immature, very immature. They want to keep sending off the illusion, I'm the one, I'm your one. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not the one. You're not the one. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Got a knife in their back. This is the type of person that'll stab you in your back as soon as your back turns. They're not your person. I don't understand how they don't know that all the illusions is cleared out. The veil is very thin right now. For all the high priestess, the high priest out here that has divine intervention and has been going within, this shit is cut out. The veil is thin. You're not that person. And if you keep doing it, this is the energy that they're gonna be in. This is what I'm picking up. They're gonna keep getting in this. They're gonna keep getting it like this, like Nine of Wands. Okay, you know, just keep having different partners. Nine of Wands. You know, going around in circles, like it's a damn circus. Going around in circles and shit. Going this bed, this bed, this bed. These are wands. This is a lot of damn wands. This is somebody that had a lot of damn partners. Five of Wands, Nine of Wands. You see what I'm saying? This is somebody that has a lot of partners, a lot of options. And now that's what they receiving. They got to stay strong to this. Ten of Swords. They got to stay strong to this. Like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I be telling people about trying to get involved with divine intervention. It's divine, not the devil. The devil's in reverse. The devil's on the judgment, or you're going on the judgment for doing this. You're trying to communicate with soulmates. You're not supposed to be intervening with that shit. If they're talking to their other counterpart in spirit, you're not supposed to be trying to intercede with that shit. As much as you tell them, you get bad karma when you do that. It's justice time for these lovers, okay? It's just justice time because they did their growth. They had regrowth. They did they work. And you out here stagnant, trying to send like Five of Swords communication to basically have them feeling like this. This is what you're doing in the spirit. You see this bow and arrow right there, and you see this bow and arrow. This is divine. They don't have a divine bow. That's why they just standing there. When can I send this Five of Swords communication? You can't. You ain't gonna be able to. Cause soon as you do, I don't know when you recognize that you gonna start going through all this. I heard you laid your bed, now lie in that motherfucker. You gonna just have to stay strong to this bitch. Whoever they are doing this, you're not allowed to. The devil is under judgment. Whatever devil shit you did as far as communication, whatever, you're under judgment. It don't matter who you are. And if you keep speaking on people's soulmates or trying to intervene with it, this is what you're going to get. The more you tell them over and over again, and they going to keep trying to. That's crazy to me. With Divine, you got the Five of Wands, Nine of Wands. This is somebody just go out. They speak with any fucking body. Ten of Swords, communicate. The way they communicate, they're going to have to stay strong to this. That's where I'm at. Around and around they go. Where it stop, nobody, you're not in anxiety, stress, fear, or worry. That's what I'm saying. That was the past. You get what I'm saying? That was the past. That's why they try to get you out of that energy of reflecting on what this person tried to do or what these people tried to do with you and your soulmate. You know what I'm saying? Bong, bong, snap out of it. That's that energy right there. It's a no. It's a no. And every time they do it, they're going to be going on the judgment. You're not supposed to be doing it. Let me put this over here. Because this is the energy that they wanted you in. They want to be your soulmate. You're not. Because it could be about a 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. Let's put that over there. It could be about that. And they're going in the 5 of Pentacles. Let's put that over there. You just resting and rejuvenating. You just being patient, waiting for this offer. Okay? Empresses. Okay? Going on your path. Even though you're single, you're going on a calm path. You taking your path. Okay? Look. 2 of Cups. Okay? This is divinely guided. That's what I'm getting out of this. The Sun. Ace of Swords. This is the truth. This is divine. This is the person that they chose from you from the very beginning. And somebody trying to send off illusion. I'm your partner. I'm the one. No, you're not. All you doing is dragging your feet. You dragging your fucking feet. Anybody got time for nobody? This is all they'll be doing. Dragging their feet. In a relationship. Sitting up there reflecting about all that they hit. Everything I hit. Man or woman. Run around in circles. Everything I hit, always reflecting on what they hit. Another notch under my belt type person. And you're a high priest, and the high priest, sun energy, gods or goddesses, you should know better. You gotta know better. This person brought a tower and the three of swords. You supposed to be on that regrowth healing path right now. That's where you going on that healing path. Why you single? And people are going on the judgment for even doing this to a high priest, a high priest. Sun energy, star seeds, indigos, whoever you want to say, chosen ones. Okay, about this two of cups, lovers energy, and divine says, I approve. I approve of this situation. Y'all just need to balance each other out. Dark and light, masculine, feminine energy. This is the masculine energy, this is the feminine energy. Okay? Horus and Ra, if that's what you want to say. Goddess of magic, goddess of wisdom, goddess of hidden knowledge, goddess of hidden knowledge, ego, you know, all that, enlightenment, awakening. Okay? Y'all got y'all wings. Okay? Ten of Cups. Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Wands, moving slowly down your path with compassion, because I see man's best friend right there. With compassion, people having compassion for you. The Star. And I told you pay attention, because pay attention to the stars. Pay attention to, I'm going to put all these over here. Nine of Pentacles. This is what they after. The Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. They know you're waiting for the fruits of your labor to come in. Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. That's what this shit is all about. The Lovers. Let me put that over there. Then we have the Queen of Cups, King of Cups. Y'all empaths. So y'all good together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go good together. Spiritually. They can look at the outside like physically, but this is your heart. This is your spirit. The sun energy. Divine. Light. Cosmic power is what I heard. The Hermit. And y'all go within. So, I mean, Justice. The Devil. I mean, Queen of Swords. Truth Seekers. Truth Tellers. And they're under judgment. I'm trying to tell you. This is what they're going to go through. Like this. The roles reversed. If they try to bring you a Tower moment, Three of Swords, you know, try to balance things out in their favor, no. It's not the communication. It's about communication. To lay you down, basically. Put you down, lay you down, Tower. To bring you a Tower moment. A whole Tower moment. Yeah, going around in circles. Around in circles. Five of Pentacles. To get you to go, like, have your mind, like, state, like, stagnant. Desolate is what I keep picking up. Dry bones, spiritually dead. Zombie-like. You know what I'm saying? The devil in reverse. They can no longer do this, and they keep intervening. I'm telling you what's going to happen. You're not anxiety, stress, fear, or worry no more. Since whoever this person is wants you to reflect. Somebody wants you to keep thinking about the dark shit. Somebody wants you to keep reflecting on the dark shit they said to you, but you're not reflecting on it. That's why they're saying snap out of it. Man, come on. Trying to entrap you with the dark shit they said about you or made you feel. You know, the Three of Swords. What the hell's wrong with people, man? Let's go. Because I ain't got time for it. I don't have time for it. Let me... I have not used these in a long time. Let's see what's going on. And then I'm going to read it. Let's go. We have best case scenario. Okay, best case scenario, you don't have no protection if you keep going through these Tower moments, but you do, because I see it with the umbrella, but you see it with white on, pure, noble, you know, unconscious games. And we seen the chessboard with the man, the Knight of Cups, unconscious games. Somebody want to play unconscious games. Like they want you unconscious. Like I told you, they want your mind. They don't want you to think for yourself. Update your system. That's why you need to keep updating your crown chakra. Then you got disconnect. Ethernet cord cut-ins from this dark energy. They want you in this depressed state. Murky waters. See what I'm saying? They want you in murky waters with your third eye. in your crown chakra. They don't want you to have no damn awakening about what they're trying to do. Send off these damn dark illusions. Want you to keep thinking about some dark ass shit. That's why Divine said, I want you to disconnect from that. Reflecting on what they said, what they did to you, becoming nobody. Because somebody out here wants you to become a damn nobody. I'm trying to tell you, just dead. Multiple streams. So you can have multiple streams of income. I told you that's that. The 9 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. What was that? 8. What was that? 9, 10. Okay. Yeah. Time to move on from that. That's what Divine's trying to tell you. Do music or whatever. Hope is on the horizons. Okay. And then you got gentleness because you're an empath. This somebody's trying to send you dark illusions. I'm your person. I keep hearing it. The journey. It's about your journey. So they try my internet on here. That's what it was. Internet on my damn phone, y'all. But I have my internet on. Let's go back. All right, let me stress out real quick. Because I have my internet on. Okay, let's go. Let's finish this off. This. People get in murky waters when they mess with gentleness, like empaths, okay? Fire. Like your ancestors get very angry when they mess with empaths, okay? Your ancestors get very upset because you got big changes coming in. They don't want them to, they get very upset when they try to mess with your growth, okay? You could have grew a lot over the summer, spring, okay? And you got some ancestors that's very upset on fire because you being a gentleness, having gentleness, being an emery. Hit you for a reason, okay? This is another reason why your ancestors is upset. Connecting with nature. You could be taking walks in nature, okay? Connecting with spirit guide. And I seen her hair purple, so that you connecting with spirit guides is making you open your third eye more, okay? Decluttering. You declutter your mind, okay? The crown chakra. You did a lot of decluttering of your mind, okay? Now you're about to boss up, and you need to be trusting your intuition. That's that crown chakra, okay? Lavender. Trust your intuition at this time. That's what I'm getting. All right. Let's go. Let's keep this going. So you got big changes over the horizons coming. Just keep trusting your intuition, okay? Update your system. Keep updating your system. Talking to spirit guides. Updating your crown chakra, your moon goddess energy, your awakening energy, your sun energy, okay? I apologize about that, y'all. Okay, let me get some of these. All right, let's go. It's the 140? Yeah. Okay. Well, just bring me back. I don't need no more cigarettes. I know you're gonna get some soda and stuff like that. Yeah. You getting meats and stuff, right? Yeah. And well, with my money, just give me a little bit. Yeah. Chicken. That already made chicken. Yeah, already made chicken. What keto? You happy now? Look at you. I know that's right. Okay. Just make sure you get a bunch of meats. Okay. Synchronicities. You get synchronicities when you go into nature, because that's where you're, you talk to spirit guides. You need to accept. Be prepared to accept what fate has in store for you. You could like to sit on the trees and read. Or that's what you need to do. Meditate. Why am I pausing? I'm not pausing. That's my thing. I forgot to hook up my Wi-Fi, y'all. I'm accusing people of stuff. I apologize. See, I'm good. I apologize. I thought somebody was messing with my thing, but I forgot to put my Wi-Fi on it. Ooh, Lord. when you went through so much, you be like doing that, but I need to stop doing that. Reconciliation, okay? Learn to reconcile with yourself first, okay? Accept yourself first.
What we learn here, Western Union too, huh?
Uh huh. You gotta make sure you bring your ID.
Yeah. You know you did.
All right. Rekindle. So y'all rekindling this flame from the very beginning when y'all first was put. You don't remember, but you gonna start. That's the reason why you gotta start awakening your crown chakra, your third eye, so you can remember this person when they come in contact with you. You'll be like, you know how people say, "I just knew, I just knew." You know what I'm saying? When you come in contact with this person, you just gonna know. Like that's my person. It don't matter how old you are. You had some people take longer to meet their soulmate. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to go through all this war. You know, some people battles more than others. You know, you have to go through this battle, this war, be this warrior. You just need to accept yourself right now. That's that. That's what I seen with that card with the reflecting and shit. You don't need to reflect on that shit no more. What somebody done to you, that dark shit they keep trying to say you. Look what I done to you, and look what divine is about to do to your ass. Every time you come for me, or every time you come for the collector, every time you come within our light, you're gonna get kicked the fuck out, bounced out. I heard bounced out, pounced out. And you ain't coming into the mob. We don't pounce people in this mob right here, this spiritual mob. We don't pounce people in or pounce people out. It's free will. If you want to come in, you come in. As long as you got loyalty, dignity, and fucking respect, and some type of integrity, and you're an empath, and you're on this pathway of healing. Other than that, you can just exit. That's where we at with it. You can just exit. Okay? Dad, he pulled in here fast as hell. The hell? I wish I would have seen that shit. That shit was like out the movies. He pulled in here fast as hell. I was like, what's going on? Yes. Trust your intuition. I just told you that. It's all about your crown chakra. Strength. You gotta strengthen your mind, body, and soul. Okay? That's another reason why you take a walk in nature, talk to spirit guide, hug a tree. I'm about to go hug a tree tonight. Link. I'm about to link up with my ancestors and spirit guides and hug a tree. Or even just like walk barefooted, you know, in the dirt, something like that. That's where the vibrations come in at too, you know. People don't believe in that, but you do get a lot of vibrations like that. You know, synchronicity, shit like that. I just need to learn to set. It is what it is. Accept what you can't change. Some of y'all had addictions. You need to really mean that. When you say that, just accept what you cannot change. Just accept it. Don't go keep going back in the past, this and that. I remember when I used to, because that's a trigger warning. That's a trigger. When you keep saying, I remember when I used to, like, that'll say, like, I remember when I used to drink a lot. You know, I don't really think I used to drink a lot. You know, I just had a problem with, you know, knowing my limit. I would say that. Like, if I'm out partying, I don't be knowing my limit. I be having so much fun. I'm like, eh. Next thing you know, so I learned how to maintain that. Like now, I only drink like once for a year, probably like 3 times a year. You know, special occasion. You know, my birthday coming up, so oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You know, and if I do, you know, I'll be on here. If I get tipsy, you know, I make sure that I'm being watched, you know, so you can see how I act. You know what I'm saying? I don't hide nothing from y'all. I still got some CBD over there. I told you that CBD been sitting in my room for like months. I'll get it and then smoke a little bit of it. Where is it at? So that's another thing. Like if you want to meditate, if you know smoke CBD, I'm not telling you to do it. So don't think I'm telling you go ahead, go use some, you know, CBD. But if that makes you creative or something like that, more creative, I ain't smoking none today. I don't know where is that. That's how much I be caring about it. But I do take my, you know, vitamins every day. That's one thing I do. I don't know where the other piece at. I hope I probably threw it in the trash. But see, this will sit here for like months. This will sit here for months. You know what I'm saying? It's already rolled up. It'll sit here for months. I don't even be caring about it. That's how much, other people, they'll be caring about it and shit, worried about where my piece at. Where my piece at? Some people get worried about that 420 too. It's something about 420. We're in that 10-10 cycle, endings, healing, getting in alignment, okay? And I just seen illusions. Somebody trying to lure you into their illusions. Don't do it. Trying to tell you. That's all that I think I threw that thing in the trash. Now I'm worried about it because I'm trying to figure out. Once I start thinking about something, it's like, where is it? You know what I'm saying? I know I put it up here somewhere. The other piece. It's alright. I got a piece. That's crazy. Universe. The universe is sending you a hug. The universe is guiding you towards that special someone. See what I'm saying? That's what I was reading on. Just let everything take its course. You don't have to rush this. You don't have to be in a rush for this to come in. Illusions. But what you need to watch out for is the damn moon shit right there. I'm going to do a new moon reading after this. Somebody send out an illusion. I'm your one. Say yes to the dress. I just seen yes, so I seen yes to the dress. Strength. The power of love is like a magnet, drawing souls together. Okay? Emotions. We have enlightenment. That's what it's all about. With enlightenment, there is no separation. We realize that we are all one with the divine. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why the divine loving this right now. Divine, like, I'm loving it. Like McDonald's. I don't think he like McDonald's though. She don't like McDonald's like we do. But he loving it. I told you he loving emotions. He's in his emotions about this rekindling, this flame. Nothing back there about y'all rekindling this again. Those, you see the man right there going towards the tree? Spirit guides, being guided with their emotions. Every relationship has those magical moments that can be rekindled. So you're going to do your magical moment to rekindle this, moment. If you never would have healed, child, you would have been out here. I'm telling you, like I just told you about that person or the man or that woman, jumping bed to bed, just having options, options, options. That's it. You will never heal. You're not gonna bump into this person. You're not allowed to bump into this person because then you'll be sending out illusions like you're healed, like the person trying to send you out illusions. I'm healed. Here I am, but they still sitting back with the nine of wands energy, replaying all the notches under their belt. That's what I'm getting out of that. I'm just trying to tell you that light is hot as hell. I got that heat on. That's probably why. Let me get my fan, y'all. Just trying to tell you. Whatever illusion they trying to send out, and then they gonna get karma for it. They don't understand that. You cannot be just communicating about it. You're not allowed, unless they get a reading from you. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to tell the truth, the facts, and the whole truth, but nothing but the truth. Whether they heal, whether they karmic, or whatever. But you're not supposed to be hooking a divine being up with, an unhealed being. Because it's a divine union. You're not supposed to be sending out an illusion to the universe, you know, telling them to say yes. And you know damn well they ain't healed. That's an honor. That's part of honoring the heart, surprise, maze, honoring the heart, Maya energy. That's why they get karma. They don't understand that either. That's why when I be on my channel, I don't like doing those soap operas. I want to move further. But some people like here with their exes, if they healed or not. Like the other reading I did, they're coming. Like I said, these people are coming. You was at that state before, so you can't judge them. But be careful of the ones that trying to send out illusions about connections. I just said this. About this rekindle, this connection. So they heal, you heal. And they're coming. That's just point blank. Let me get tarot readings for this. They want me to get tarot readings for this. Get the tarot cards for this. And then I'm gonna get some signs out here. Accept accept your reconciliation, because yes, you have to say yes to this divine being. You don't have to. If you don't want to be in a divine connection, that's up to you. Free will, illusions, but you need to be careful and have strength through somebody trying to send you illusions through the universe, like sending that dark shit. I want you to think about me, all the dark shit I did to you. Keep trying to have your heart in the Three of Swords. Okay, emotions, honor. Let's go. Let's see what this is all about. Enlightenment. That's the sun. Rekindle your connections with divine, and also with, because the connection with divine comes first. Rekindle in that, and then you get your partner. When you honor divine and you honor yourself and you honor your partner in spirit. That's just point blank. So let's get some cards on this. Accept the world. I'm seeing that. Give me something for accept. Five of Pentacles in reverse. The Lovers. Okay? Five of Pentacles in reverse. The Lovers. Reconciliation. Give me something for reconciliation. Learn to reconcile with yourself first. Okay? And then you can get your divine being. Honor yourself first. And divine. Eight of Cups. That's that Eight of Cups energy. Look. Three of Swords in reverse. And then learn to reconcile with yourself. Reconciliation. These broken hearts, learn to reconcile with yourself. Then you get your mate. Yes. Trust your intuition. You see what I'm saying? Somebody wants you to keep thinking about reflecting on that dark ass shit they trying to send. And they about to get karma for this. If you're not their true soulmate, stop sending that out. You're not. You're not. Plain and simple, you're going to get, look. There we go. Yes. Reverse. With the Knight. What's that? The Nine of Wands. This is somebody, once you say yes to them, constantly keep thinking about them notches under their belt. You know what I'm saying? They want, King of Pentacles. You got King of Pentacles coming your way. Why would you, King of Pentacles. Alright, strength. Give me something for strength. You're going to have strength through these illusions. I'm trying to tell you, because it seemed like they try to do some crown chakra magic or something like that. The power of love is like a magnet drawing souls together. You're like magnets right now. The Wheel of Fortune. Drawing souls together. Strength. Give me something for illusions. There we go. Send out illusion. Dragging their feet. Dragon tails, I heard. Somebody could like dragon tail. Your kids could have like dragon tails. The hell is this shit? Give me something for illusion. Avoid the trap of mistaken fantasy for real soul connection. That's what I'm saying. That's what they trying to do. Whoever this is, trying to cause a whirlwind in your life. I'm trying to tell you, dragging their feet. Sending out illusions. I'm numb. I'm numb. I just heard somebody say that. I'm numb. They being dragged by the devil. Drag me to hell. I just heard that. Y'all can like that movie, Drag Me to Hell. Yeah, Knight of Cups, illusions. Cups is dealing with illusions. And Divine said, we're not having that. Checkmate. Avoid the trap. A mistaken fantasy for real soul connection. They go to yin and yang on the board. They try to tell you how to move. This King of Cups is trying to tell you how to move towards each other and away from these illusions. Okay? Because they already got foresight of what's going on. Divine already got foresight of what's going on. They're watching. Universe. They watching these people too. Send out illusions. You're not supposed to do that. Universe. The universe is guiding you towards that special someone. Just let everything take its course. Yeah. There we go. The High Priestess. The High Priest. Hidden knowledge. The veil is thin. You should supposed to be seeing through the veil. High Priest and High Priest, the universe. You be able to see the universe. You know what I'm saying? Not nobody dragging their damn feet. Or still sitting up there. I guess that's that blessing. Counting their blessing. Or how many notches they got on their belt. That's my blessing. That's my blessing right there. That's my blessing. Give me something for heart. You start to feel your heart beat faster when you get closer. Okay? Intense. Very intense. Judgment. Okay? That's my yacht. Heart, wicked, light as a feather. Okay, give me some for emotions. Look into the depths of your emotions. Look into the depth of your emotions. Somebody trying to send out illusions. And this is Knight of Swords in reverse. Somebody just moving slow with the communication. Coming in slow with communication. Somebody that don't know how to communicate. Basically, look into the depths of your emotions. This is probably somebody that don't know how to look into the depths of their emotions. That's why they move slow with communication. Swords is like communication. Spirit. Don't even talk to spirit. It's in reverse. They're not getting guidance from spirit. They're not being guided by spirit. Honor. Treat people you love with respect, and you'll find relationship becomes stronger. Y'all gonna treat each other with respect. That's what I'm saying. Your spirit guides, you gonna honor your spirit guides for getting you alignment, getting you in alignment and enlightenment. Okay, yeah. Magician, honor. You're gonna be the magician. Y'all gonna be the magician. Y'all, it's a magical some superpowers going on right here. What's this? Knight of Swords, King of Swords, honor. See how he just honor. You could be seeing a lot of hawks, crows, ravens at this time. Truth is messages. This is the King of Swords. So truth, honor. Somebody gonna stand up for your honor. Somebody gonna respect you. Somebody gonna tell the truth at all times. Not gonna and give you the victory at all times. Okay. Somebody ain't gonna be sending out these damn illusions. Enlightenment. With enlightenment, there is no separation. That's what I'm saying. What's this on top? Eight of Cups. There is no separation. With enlightenment. Two of Swords. Making decisions. Okay? There is no, you're not going to be sending out illusions. People who really love you and truly supposed to be with you, they ain't going to send out no illusion. They ain't going to cheat. They ain't going to do lie. They ain't going to steal. They ain't going to do none of that shit. The scar. Okay? Enlightenment. Healing. Enlightenment. Okay. What's going on here? Yeah. It's Queen of Swords. Truth Seeker. Enlightenment. It's something about music. I'm telling you, enlightenment. Frequencies. It's something about frequencies. Get it singable. Do what you need to do. You're going to be celebrating, dancing. You might dance in your house. This person might like dancing in your house, dancing with you in your house when you meet them for stability. Keep you calm, stable, you know, they noble, they protectors. You got the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. Honor. So you know when they say honor your mother, your father, honor your elders, and all the other stuff. This is a person like that, and then enlightenment. Okay, that means the third eye, wisdom. You're giving a wisdom to your mate, Queen of Swords. So you'll be in that Queen of Swords, you know, King of Swords energy towards each other. Rekindle. Every relationship has those magical moments that can be rekindled. Divine intervention. Look at that. The swords. Ace of Swords. The truth. Rekindle. They about to rekindle this, bring this together. Let no man separate it, bring it apart. And divine really mean that. Some people just get married and, I just want y'all to understand. Celebration, y'all about to be celebrating. I just want y'all to understand. Marriage ain't no piece of paper. This is a divine special mission to complete. Okay, rekindle. That's why y'all need to rekindle this. That's why you had to come walk this earth and go do these battles separate. But when y'all come together, y'all in there, King of Cups, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, connection. Making that connection, rekindle. You ain't have to choose to do the work. You could have been out here with all these people sending out fucking illusions, lies, manipulation, Three of Swords, nine of wands energy. Always constantly thinking, oh damn, I hit that. I hit that. Yeah, I hit that. I hit that. Yeah, I hit that. Rekindle. Give me something for rekindle. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles, flourishing. You know what I'm saying? Knight of Wands. Just calm, peaceful, compassionate, you know, moving the calmer waters, selling the calmer waters with each other, rekindle. So they coming. Ships coming in. That's what I'm getting, the Ten of Pentacles. Y'all gonna have the Ten of Pentacles together, stability, work, flow, own business, whatever it is that y'all want to do, because it's a divine connection. So it's like anything you touch gonna turn to fucking gold. Plain and simple. What's this? Yeah, Ten of Swords in reverse. The communication ain't gonna be like putting you down, all that fucking shit. They gonna know how to communicate with you. Okay, then we got balance. Y'all gonna know how to balance each other out. Two of Pentacles. Look, not stagnant, like zombie. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to work, lazy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Zombie. Connection. Your connection is eternal and unbreakable. It's eternal. So anybody try to come in between this connection right here that you get into, karma, off the rip. You don't have to be getting a ring, all that stuff, walking down the aisle to be married. This is a divine connection. You already was married to this person. In spirit is what I'm trying to say. You already married to this person, this connection. Celebration. You was already married to this person. This union was already part of your connection. If you never did the work, look, ending of the cycle for you. That's what I'm saying, the world. So, Queen of Pentacles, connection. This is your connection, this Queen of Pentacles energy. Grounded. Staying well grounded, having everything that you need. You know, the Tower in reverse. So it's like a tower in reverse with y'all when y'all come together. The hell? Everything will be balanced out. This rekindling, all that. Y'all don't just balance each other out. That's the whole point of this walk. Judgment. And people go on the judgment for keep coming between this, this soul connection. It's a soul connection. This is who divine put you with in the beginning. You just don't remember because you don't, everything blocked off. How you gonna remember anything if everything is blocked off? Your heart chakra blocked off, but now it's not. You healing that? You know what I'm saying? So y'all gonna have that Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. I mean King of Cups, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. Mysterious. Y'all as a couple gonna look mysterious together. Like like damn, they look like they gonna fuck something up. Spiritually though, they gonna look at you. They spiritual. They look like the high priest. The high priest look like they're spiritually fuck something up. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think so. I think we can. Ain't no think. We will. Even separate, even in distance. As long as we honoring our ancestors, spirit guides, whoever y'all choose to worship, yeah, we're gonna fuck you up. Yeah, you're gonna get fucked up. Because we the ones doing the work. You out here being devilish. That makes up a whole lot of different. That's the weighing of the scales. That makes up a whole lot of different when you out here healing, you doing the fucking work. You driving towards the, getting yourself in alignment. You having strength, even though you got to go do these wars, these battles. I'm sure you got battle scars to prove it. I'm sure you got, battle scars to prove this shit. That you went through battles. It is what it is. I know that's right. What's this? Sword and Rose. Like I said, I'm sure you got the scars to prove that you went through battles. I like you. Okay? That's why divine spirit guys like you. You decided you want to do this. Finish up your karmic debt. Okay? Twin flame journeys. You took the twin flame journeys. You cleared out that karma cycle. Let's go. I like you. Someone likes you. Romance. Okay. Romance is divinely guided. Flirty, fun. This person gonna be flirty and fun, not boring. Date. Probably about to go out on a date with this person. You're gonna just know. Okay? This is your person. Lightning. It's gonna come like fast, swift. Chariot. It's gonna come like a chariot. Ain't nobody gonna be able to stop the chariot. Ain't nobody gonna be able to stop this chariot. They be like, oh no, that sounds like a whole bunch of fairy tales. You still gotta work on your relationship, right? But y'all gonna know how to automatically gonna know each other. You gonna know how to communicate. You ain't gonna have that many arguments. You know what I'm saying? When y'all first meet, you know how that is. Until you get to know each other's souls. Like, I remember you from the past. I remember you, and you know you have a mission to do together. You're like, fuck the rest. Coughing. Like I said, fuck the rest. That's deaded. That's ended. That war, that battle. Kisses. You're gonna get a whole bunch of kisses, or the universe gonna be, giving you, sending you universal hugs and kisses. I know that's right, cause you deaded this situation already from the past, Phoenix. There you go, coming out the rising Phoenix, coming out the ashes. Okay, stabbed in the back. This person ain't gonna stab you in the back. Just gonna kiss you. Like finally, I heard this song. I wanna love you. I wanna love you down, baby. I wanna love you. And you know that sex gonna be like lightning. When two divine beings come together, and it's not gonna be like all the rest. Even from your first. It ain't gonna be like that. It's gonna be explosive. I get that out of lightning. Lightning strikes. Big boo, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, upheaval, transformation. I know that's right. Anyway, y'all know I love ya. Until later, until the new moon read, because I got all y'all signs out here. I'm not going to take too long on this. Let me get this moon out right here. I always straighten these out, because last time, usually time I don't be straightening them out. So I'm going to go ahead and get these elements. We're going to see what's going on with this new moon. Okay? Yeah, I ain't going to do it separate. I'm going to just, get all y'all signs, because it's going to take too long. And it's about to get dark. Rah, I love you. Till later.